guys, Fredo1 here and welcome to my live reaction for Hunter x Hunter, Chapter 375, Persuasion. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but whatever. Alright guys, so over these last few weeks for Hunter x Hunter, we have been copying a lot of information. And when I say a lot, I mean a fuck ton of information. And not too much else is happening. It's kind of like it's like a chess match. That's it. There's not really anything exciting happening. Hopefully this week we'll get something a little bit more exciting. But anyway, guys, let's just get straight into this. Looks like we're at room 1006. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Queen Tyson. The teaching of love begins. There's nothing to worry about. Love will always prevail. You're like, huh? Okay. So yeah, this is the queen. That's all lovey-dovey, yada yada. Whether you spend your nights tossing and turning because you miss someone too much or unable to return to those days, no matter how hard you wish, one day they'll all become wonderful memories. Yeah, this is love. Yes, the power of love. From the teachings of Tyson, chapter 2, verse 4 of the Kana Chronicles. Okay, so I'm guessing that's like her version of the Bible. Chapter 375, Persuasion. Viva Prince Tyson! Viva Prince Tyson! We got then cheering, all that kind of stuff. Isn't that straight up ripped out of Nishina Kana's lyrics? I don't know who Nishina Kana is. Seriously, as usual, you're an old man out of the loop. Darling is one of her hits, and no matter how much is seriously moving. Okay. More importantly, what do you think of these things? They don't seem evil. Okay. Well, this is the Nen beast of a prince who preaches that love is the most important thing. It'd be pretty weird if they were sinister. Okay? Maybe it's a Genki Dama kind of ability. If someone didn't understand your reference, they'd have no idea what you were talking about. Come on, you haven't even read Rango Bo? I'm assuming that abbreviation is supposed to be Dragon Ball. Okay, I like that. Alright. A Genki Dama, huh? Sixth Prince Tyson's guardian spirit beast is an emitter of a recruitment / collecting dispersal type ability. Those who take in the teachings of Tyson become possessed by the squinty eyeball. Okay? The squinty eyeball collects aura from its host and in return bestows happiness to them. The amount of happiness is transformed into passionate readership and following of the teachings of Tyson. However, if the one and only taboo of the teachings of Tyson is broken, harsh punishment shall be dealt. Okay. So it looks like we're getting a little bit of an explanation of all the Prince's Nen beasts. The second Prince, Camilla's guardian spirit, is a manipulator with a compulsory type ability. Once a person has met certain given conditions, she's able to control them to her will. Okay. Fifth Prince Subeba's guardian spirit beast is a transmitter. Its ability is a coexisting type which requires a partner, research colleague. Okay. Within the beast's own body, it can synthesize various drugs and chemicals capable of producing all kinds of different effects. All right. Seventh Prince Lazarus' guardian beast is a conjurer with a semi-compulsory type manipulator ability. Okay, it is able to conjure a trap based on its target's desires. When the target statitates their desire, thereby springing the trap, the ability is activated. Okay, this is dangerous. If I don't deal with this immediately, this could become a threat to First Prince Benjamin. Individually, the auras of all the people here were of an average level, but as soon as Ninth Prince Huckenberg's private guard assembled by him, their level shot up drastically. Okay, interesting. Now then, let us have a moment of silent prayer for 12th Prince Mimose. Okay, so they're all praying. We've got some light flashes like, huh? Is this happening because they're praying? No, it's happening because they're all sharing the same will. When they synchronize themselves with one another, they're able to create a massive amount of aura. It's a joint type party form. Okay, so it's like he's trying to figure out all the Nen beasts. Ninth ring, Huckenberg's Guardian Spirit Beast, an enhancer from mutual symbiotic type ability. The more people with the mark of the feather that gather by the prince, the greater each of their individual potential becomes. This is incredible. With everyone in the group sharing the same will with one another, when its ability is activated, the force rises to among the absolute top class of all Nen abilities. Prince Benjamin, I'm sure you've already realized it yourself as well. If we're going to kill them, we've got to do it now, before they become aware of their own ability. Give me the order. As soon as they finish their prayer and their aura is weakened, I'll take out Prince Huckenberg. If we chop off the head, the body, their ability should fall as well. But there's one problem. Prince Huckenberg's Guardian Spirit Beast. Okay? It seems to have realized that I am a Nen user and has been keeping me under constant watch. Okay? If I approach Prince Huckenberg with a clear and obvious killing intent, I have no idea what kind of counterattack it would launch. I imagine its feathers would stand up stiff and fire at me. First Queen's family guard, the Olsney, whom I traded shifts with, also received the Guardian Beast mark along with Huckenberg's private guard. The Olsney mark disappeared within 10 minutes, which led me to suspect the mark has no effect on those without loyalty to Prince Huckenberg, which would make this neither a compulsory or half-compulsory type manipulator ability. Okay? There's a lot of writing on this one page, guys. On the other hand, Olsney's memorize of ability having the ability to use on them and receiving the mark is hazy, as is the case with Huckenberg's private guard. This is likely memory revision effect from a manipulator attack. Therefore, I came to the conclusion that although Prince Huckenberg's Guardian Beast is itself an enhancer, it is influenced and affected by Huckenberg's nature and personality, allowing it use of manipulator abilities when affixing marks. If I assume that in the place of powerful manipulator skill like compulsory or half-compulsory abilities, Huckenberg's Guardian Beast can erase and rewrite memories. Alright? It's very possible that it has even more powerful memory revision set aside as a counter-type ability. There may even be risk of it counterattacking and rewriting my target into Prince Benjamin instead. If that were to happen, I wouldn't even have enough self-awareness to know to mistrust my own memory. It's no good. It's highly disadvantageous to attack Huckenberg at this point in time. Until we have a solid grasp on Huckenberg's Guardian Beast's ability, we could head first into disaster. At the very least, I need one other person with me, or if possible, two. That way we may have witnesses who can testify to Huckenberg's Guardian Beast's attack and its effects. Okay. Whew, that was one hell of a long page, guys. Is the origin of the aura Huckenberg? Yes, sir. It's joint type. Can you kill him? No. I will need 2 more people in order to secure information. I'll explain the details later. An assassin in room 1014, a united power in room 10,009, and trash in room 10,004. Don't get distracted now. The voyage has just begun. There will be others like Second Prince Camilla who dig their own graves without us having to lift a finger. You propose we sit back and watch. That's not really my style. It is, however, the wisest course of action. Alright? Your Highness, where are you going? But and the audience with the king outside of the banquets is forbidden. I'm going to go try to directly appeal to father again. So then let him disqualify me. I'd welcome it. The king has decreed that once the succession war has begun, it will not be stopped under any circumstances. If you continue to oppose it, you might even be imprisoned. If another victim is claimed while I sit by and do nothing, it's the same as if I just left them to die. Okay, so he doesn't want anything to do with this. I cannot bear to let that happen. I will accompany the ninth prince as he heads to the king. There will be 5 others accompanying us. Roger. The rest of you please continue your duties as usual. Yes, sir. So instead of leaving 10:11. So no, we're going to 10. Wow. This is unbelievable. I wished it, and the door opened, leading me to catching room. Is this my magic power? The door vanished after I returned. But if I try wishing for it once more, and the door appears again, then my magic is real. Please, oh doorway to Kachin's room, appear for me. What? Why can't I do it? Hanzo? It's time. Alright, so it looks like Hanzo's back in his body. You got some real nerve making me stay up all night. If after you put me through that, you're about to tell me you failed, I'm upping my fee tenfold. I gave him what was coming to him. But now we're in the middle of a much bigger problem. Indeed, it sounds like the work of 13th Prince Mariam's guardian beast. Yeah, Burge sounds like he was pretty pissed off, but he's letting Virelli go to Kurapika's courses, isn't he? When he does, he may see that whatever's outside the door is completely different than what it should be. Yes, if this room has been isolated from the outside world, then it's entirely possible that the corridor won't be outside the door at all. Worst case scenario would be Burge going into a panic. He's already all kinds of suspicious and under the impression that the Hunter Association is conspiring against Kakin. We've got to calm him down somehow. There's no need for me to send Valentine. As a result of someone's silver-tongued sweet promises of Nen courses, we end up losing a precious comrade. Okay? Anyway, when Barragan was killed, the objective to learn Nen died along with him. You're right. With the murderer still running loose, sending another person in is just a pointless risk. I believe I've got a good solution. What's that? We will teach Nen to your workers here in this room. You can watch our action and determine for yourself whether or not it truly exists. You seem pretty damn confident, so you believe you can make me acknowledge the existence of Nen abilities. Yes. The technique for making someone not there seem like it is. You know what people call that? Magic tricks. Sure, I can understand that Nen is a mental technique that allows you to draw out your dormant powers and gain access to more strength than you'd normally have. But this observed superpower stuff that you all keep spouting off about does not exist. It never did. This is the real me. Even I don't know exactly how this works. Okay? But for years and years, I kept wishing and praying. Little by little, I began changing until I arrived at my present form. You were not wrong about the mind and emotions affecting the body, but Nen abilities are nowhere near as limited as you think they are. The most effective way to convince someone is overwhelming, irrefutable visual proof. I could have shown him my clone technique, but if I did that, I'd have been at great risk of being suspected of Prince Mamiya's assassination. But that is pretty incredible. I won't be able to teach any human in 2 weeks like Kurapika, but if someone has a knack for it, I can easily improve their physical abilities by 2 to 3 times over the course of a month. I can't believe it. How can someone so beautiful exist? Wait, what? Whoa. Alright, he likes muscle girls. He likes muscle girls. That icy, enchanting, yet sinister contour of her trapezoids to her deltoids and the cruel, silent dominance of her bulging quadriceps. He must be too shocked to speak. Yep. Nope, I think he's in love. You can choose which of your workers you'd like us to teach. So how about we start right now? No. So he's freaking out. Me. It's got to be me. Teach me now. Pronto. Huh? What? Well, I mean, if you teach me directly, it'll just be a lot more convenient, right? As far as determining whether or not you're telling the truth. It is exactly as you say. I'll change my guard shift to match with yours, Captain. If we're by the Queen and Prince, we'll be killing two birds with one stone while we're working security. Yeah. Well then, let's have Verily go to room 1014 as planned. Don't misunderstand, it's not that I acknowledge existence of Nen, and it's not like I want to check the situation out outside either. This has absolutely nothing to do with Nen. I'm just checking up on the actions of the other princes. So, sure. Very well, although it's still a bit early, let's go take a look outside. Hang on. I'll come you to the entryway. Don't misunderstand, it's not like I believe could have picked a story or anything. Sure, right, whatever you say. So he's literally in love. He's in love with her. So looking down the hallway. Well, at a glance, it doesn't appear anything like anything's out of place. And it's not like there's any invisible walls either. Should we contact one of the lower Princes Association's hunters in room 1014 and ask them to come to the front of this door? Do we really need to pointlessly confirm that? It's just as I thought. Could a bigger story was a load of bullshit. When a space has been sealed off by Nen, there are three main categories of barriers that can be set between it and the real world. 1. Exit and entry are impossible. 2. Exit and entry are possible. 3. One-way travel. If there are no changes to the normal appearance, then it, in most cases, is category 3, which means if you leave, you will most likely be unable to return. Okay. Oh, magnificent strength, perfect harmony of a flexed digatrim provides and its protractor muscles. That he loves muscles. Are you listening to what I'm saying here? Of course I am. But there's already a hole in your story. Valentine just left and came back in safe and sound, didn't he? When it comes to defining what constitutes an entrance or an exit of a barrier with Nen, the most common rule given is when the entire body crosses the barrier. Captain Vergry, we should confirm this once now. Is it alright if I go? Of course, go ahead. But don't misunderstand, okay? Would you shut up, Captain? Evidence speaks louder than words, and seeing is belief. There now, I'm completely outside the room. Can you see me? Yeah. Everything's perfectly normal. Alright then, next I'll try to come back into the room. Here I go, nice and slow. Alright, so he's pushing his hand and his arm and everything. Well, to be honest, the very moment that I fully left the room, everyone vanished like smoke. It seems the room 1013 I'm looking into now is no longer the room 1013 that you're in. Can you hear my voice? Alright, then I'm heading off. Though I don't know if I'm going to be able to return. Looks like it's 3. It's probably Prince Marion's guardian beast Nen ability. Let's start immediately. Nen training for everyone. The reality he has no choice but to accept. Okay. So overall, guys, that was a lot more information. We got down to the mystery of 1013. Basically, it's a barrier type that you can walk out, you just can't come back in. Even though when he walks out, it's all good. He can look in, but there's no one there. Even though everyone that's there and he knows they're there, they can see him. So I'm not sure if they can hear, if he can hear their voices. And we pretty much got it down to type 3, which I'm just going to jump back a few pages to make sure I get this right. Where is it? 3. One-way travel. So you can only travel one way. Alright. So basically last week the guy Kurapika was trying to convince. He's now been convinced. And we also found out he has a muscle fetish. So yeah. Overall, guys, it's not It's a pretty simple series. It's a pretty simple chapter. So, but yeah, that's my live reaction. A lot more information. I want something a bit more exciting to happen. Nothing really exciting has happened as of yet. Still waiting, but eventually something will happen. But anyway, guys, that is all for me. As always, let me know in that comment section below what you guys thought. Did you like it? Didn't like it? All that kind of jazz. And as always, guys, smash that thumbs up, hit that subscriber, and dingle that bell. And as always, guys, I'm Free01. You guys are awesome. And I'll catch you guys with another live reaction. Peace.